back with another video talking about cover three seam this year. Um, cover three seam and cover three buzz seam. So anytime we're in match defense, all right, and we get any type of trips formation where the backside tight end is in line, okay? So some sort of what I call 3x0, all right, 3x0 nub, trips tight end. So right now on defense, we are playing seam coverage, okay? Seam coverage versus the trip side is going to end up converting to cover three sky rules, okay? Now, the backside is going to still play seam rules, okay? So even though our corner, which is most of the time playing Meg on the backside receiver, here there's a backside tight end. But he's still going to play an aggressive man match type of style defense versus this formation, where in the past he would just play deep third. So when you watch this play, you're going to notice that the corner is going to take away the corner route by the tight end, thus kind of really, giving up the backside post route here. So in the past, the corner would play more aggressive. I mean, he would play a little bit less aggressive and not jump this tight end, right? But here, when you are in match defense or you're in seam defense, it's going to be a problem. Okay. The game is also not giving us any 3-up players, which we talked about in my videos. Um, is that basically your weak side inside hook defender sometimes would turn up and run with number 3 on over routes, but he's not doing it right there. So just be careful of that. I would just be careful. And then also another route combination I've seen is anytime we get, again, it could be a formation like this where it's the same style formation. Tight ends just walked out a couple more steps. But watch the corner. Okay, the corner here is actually not going to play the wheel route. Technically, here he doesn't have any real responsibility. Again, he's not playing true Meg on any type of inside routes. He's going to let that go, right? But right now, he should be a deep third defender. There's no other work, so he should be able to help out on this wheel route. But you see him triggering down on that shallow route, which is no different than kind of sort of what we talked about in the other video where we had a 2x2 set and we had a compression set and he was triggering on a flat breaking route. He's doing the same thing here and again leaving the wheel wide open. All right. So again, the adjustments that you have to make is just probably not playing this coverage. All right. Or potentially, again, there's certain ways to kind of get this thing to be a little bit more sound. But just be careful, and you might want to get out of playing three seam versus this alignment. And then just to give you guys who are three buzz seam guys, let me just show you quickly. You're going to get the same problem. It's not going to be like it's going to be any different if you play three buzz seam. All right, so because the assignments are the same on the backside, your corner is still going to play it the same, and he's going to potentially bug out and leave open a wide open wheel. Okay, so just be careful of that, guys. Don't want anybody to get really, be giving up cheap touchdowns. I am not a fan of that. Again, the Patreon account is there to give more detail, more in-depth stuff, some more little tips and tricks. But again, I'm always going to give you guys here on my main channel, on my YouTube channel, all the information to not get glitched by people online and not to get beat. You know what I mean? I feel like that's like my first responsibility. And then after that, all the extra work, again, those guys, you rock with me, you know how to get to me, you know how to communicate with me. We can always talk. All right. Talk to you guys later, man. Peace.